Welcome back to another episode of Maverick How To. In today's video, we're going to install the Polaris factory accessory pivoting spare tire holder on the 2025 Polaris RZR XP Ultimate. So let's go through the process. We'll unbox it, take a look at it, we'll get it installed, see what it looks like. Let's get at it. In today's video, these are the tools that you're going to need. You're going to need a ratchet with an extension, a T40 torque socket, 24mm socket, 5mm Allen socket, 16mm socket, 6mm wrench, 11mm wrench, a torque wrench, a tape measure, and some rags. Okay, one of the things we have to do here is sort everything out, which I did. Opened up all the boxes, took the plastic off, and then it's separated by left and right. Left would be the driver's side and right would be the passenger. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this piece. It will be labeled as L, which is the driver's side. It will go on here. You take the clamp here, you can only do it the right way because it fits in between the metal like that. And this is where your Allen wrench comes into play. You will need 4 of these. In case you need a better look, the ones with the round head. We got 2 on the other side. To make it a little bit better so it's not sliding around as much, because we got to take our measurement, which according to Polaris, you're supposed to use 4.9 inches instead of just giving you the fraction. I don't get it. So I've included this awesome picture of Google's definition of 4.9 on a tape measure. Enjoy that. Probably like more closer to like a 4 7/8 range. Let's try that. All right, with this one here, this is known as the right side, which is passenger side. We're going to do the same thing using the same screws. Get these in here. Once we get it started, get it ready to move to where it goes. Okay, the next thing to do is to measure between the 2 points here, which is right here to right here. And that needs to be basically 32 5/16 is the closest you can come up with on their measurement. we're going to need these 2 bigger bolts and these washers, and then we can set the actual rack up on there. This is going to go through here. The other one loosely fit on the other side here. And that's where these are going to go. Then they have to be threaded into place. Maverick Cal 2 recommends 2 people for this part. However, there was only me. So, we will deal with it. All right, then we're going to use our 24mm socket. We're going to tighten this up and make sure there's no gap between the bushing, the rack here in this bracket. Same for the other side. Now we're going to take the torque wrench, set it at 60 foot-pounds, through on an extension here with a 24mm socket. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tighten these down with 16 foot-pound on the torque with the Allen wrench socket. For this next part, we're going to need these 2 brackets, these 2 pieces, and 4 of these torque screws. That's the T40 that you're going to need. So you're going to need a socket with the attachment and also the torque wrench, and it will be set at 9 foot-pounds. So you'll stick this one right through here. And you'll take one of these, thread it in, and one of these, thread it in on here. And you repeat for the other one. Then we're going to torque them down to the 9 foot-pounds. Be a little bit awkward to do this. Just like that. Repeat for the other side. For the next part, we're going to install these right here. Now, I found that the lettering, which is right here, should face on the inside. So the number on here, last one being a 1, should be on the driver's side. The other one has a 2, That will be on the passenger side. We're going to face the numbers towards the inside. Lift this up, just like that. For the next part, this clamp that goes underneath, the last number is 0. That is the one that will go on the driver's side. You're going to put that in there. You're going to use these Allen wrench screws right here. We'll need the 2 nuts that were provided. They will go in the back side here. We're going to tighten down this thing for the latch system, but we got to make sure that it's centered. We got to adjust these here, get them lined up, and you're going to need a T30 to tighten these down. Then we got to put that bolt that was provided on it. Wrench you're going to need comes into place here. Now you're going to have to do some adjustment. On this, it's a guarantee. You're going to have some adjustment here in order to get this right. You can see it's hard to tell from here, but you can see it's hitting there. It's a little tight. So we're going to need to shift it down just a little bit in order for it to make the right clearance. After you get these tightened up to the torque spec of 9 pounds, you might have to adjust this clamp a little bit. I had to shift it around a little bit in order to get it to close right. Perfect. These are 16 foot-pounds. And now we're ready for the gas shocks here. For the next part, we're going to install the rod. Here is going to be on the bottom part. We want to keep this part up top here. So you're going to release it up, thread that into there. You'll thread into the other side here. It's hard to show you, but get the one started here and get the other one started. Get the one here, you want to get that started. Then you got down there to get that one started. That's where that connects. Like I said, you want to keep the gas cylinder here, the rod down at the bottom. There is no fast way of doing this, so do not be in a hurry. If you lift up on the bar slightly, take some of the pressure off, you can do it by hand. All right, that's the one. Let's see what happens. I believe it held. Oh, would you look at that? It's got a fair amount of pressure, but if you got a full-size tire on there, you're going to need that. So I would have to say it's probably more like a maybe 25-pound pull down, something like that. Maybe 35, somewhere in between. So here's the finished product. This is what it looks like. I do not have a tire to put on at the moment to test that out. I have no doubt that won't be a problem at all, just because the strength and the quality from what I'm seeing is very good. It's heavy duty steel. All right, everybody, it was a really good install. Thank you for watching. I would have to say that everything worked out really well, except for there were some things on the parts list that Polaris had told me in the instructions, like, oh, you're going to need this, 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 this. There was a couple things that were missing, which I did state earlier. You know, you are going to need that 10mm wrench for underneath here. Other than that, like, I think it's great. Don't have a tire to throw in there and check it out, but I have no doubt that it's going to be any problem at all. It did come with the strap and everything to go on it for when I do get the tire on. I'll probably go out here soon, check it out. Gonna get one, do a review, like is it banging around, is it easy to get to? We'll check that out. Other than that, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.